Hi guys, greetings of the day. Today we are going with the prism problem. A pentagonal prism, 25 mm sides of base and 60 mm axis length, rests on HP on one of its corners of the base, such that the two base edges containing the corner on which it rests make equal inclinations with HP. Draw the projections of the prism when the axis of the prism is inclined to HP at 40 degree and appears to be inclined to VP at 45 degree. It is a pentagonal prism of 25 mm side of base and 60 mm axis length. It is resting on HP with one of its corner of the base. So corner has to come towards right side. Axis is inclined to HP at 40 degree, that is theta is equal to 40 degree, whereas it appears to be inclined to VP at 45 degree. As we have appears word, so it is a non-locus problem. Draw horizontal line. Name it as XY VP HP. Now construct a pentagonal lamina in HP. Make sure that corner should come towards right side. So 25 mm is the side. So while drawing manually, the angle between this vertical line and this line should be 72 degree. 25. So once again, this angle should be 72 degree. So once again, the angle between these things will be 72 degree. We have to make sure that the angle should be 72 degrees. Now to get the center from the corner to the opposite edge midpoint, draw a line. Similarly, from corner to the opposite edge midpoint, draw a line. This is 25 mm. This is A in the bracket A1, B in the bracket B1, C in the bracket C1, D in the bracket D1, E in the bracket E1, and this one is O in the bracket O1. Now project the points to the XY line. As it is a prism, axis and other edges are parallel to each other, that is longer edges. So 60 mm is the height. So from this end point, draw vertical line of 60 mm. Similarly, from here also 60 mm. And from here also. And complete it as a rectangle. And all these things are visible. Make it as darken. Because this edge is visible compared to this one, both are coinciding. So first preference, it will goes to visible edges. Now axis, it is not making coinciding with any other edges. So show the axis with the help of chain line. This length will be 16. This B1 is visible, A1 is invisible. So this one is B1 dash in the bracket A1 dash. C1 is visible, E1 is invisible. So C1 dash in the bracket, E1 dash, and this one is D1 dash. Similarly, B dash in the bracket, A dash, C dash in the bracket, E dash, and this one is D dash. So axis is invisible in both the sets. So this is in the bracket O dash, this is in the bracket O1 dash. Now this completes the first position. For the second position, he has given the axis is inclined to HP at 40 degree. So as axis and these edges are parallel to each other, we'll go with D dash D1 dash. So draw a line of 60 mm, that is D dash D1 dash. It is length is 60 mm for an angle of 40 degree. So 60 mm is the length, the angle will be 40 degree. Draw a line. This is D dash D1 dash. This is D dash. This one is D1 dash. Now these two edges are perpendicular to D dash D1 dash. The length of those edges are the lines are 38.47 mm. Now from this endpoint, draw a line perpendicular to D dash D1 dash for a length of 38.47 mm. Similarly, from D dash, draw a line perpendicular to D dash D1 dash for a length of 38.47 mm. Join this one. So this is B dash in the bracket A dash. This one is B1 dash in the bracket A1 dash. Next, still we have to get this C dash C1 dash and this axis line. So to get these two, the dimension is between these two, it is 14.69 plus from here to here it is 17.2. So D dash as center. So this 14.69 from D dash it is there. So D dash as center, 14.69 mm as radius, draw an arc. Similarly 17.2 it is from B dash. So B dash as center, 17.2 mm as radius, draw an arc. Now from this point, that is 14.69, from D dash we have C dash C1 dash, that is continuous dark line. So draw a continuous dark line. Whereas from this one, that is 17.2, from B dash A dash, we have an axis line. Draw axis line. So C dash in the bracket A dash. This one is in the bracket O dash. In the bracket O1 dash. C1 dash in the bracket E1 dash. This angle is 40 degree. So now project the points in downward directions. So E1, E1 dash here. So E1 will get here. E will get here. A1, A1 dash on this line. So A1 will get here and A will get here. So D1, D1 will get here and D here. Similarly, B1, B1 will get here and B at this point. And last one is C1. C1 will get here and C will get here. So A1, B1, C1, D1, E1. So this is A, B, C, D, E. Now all the outer points of every view are visible, joined with continuous dark line. A1 to E1 to E to D to C, C1, B1, A1. So these are the outer points. Join these points with continuous dark line. Next, as top face is nearer to the observer, top face is completely visible. That is, we have already joined two sides of the top face, that is CD and D. We are left with AB, BC and AE. AB. So B dash is here. Behind that one, A dash is there. So it is nearer to the observer. So AB, it is a continuous dark. Next, BC. So B dash C dash is this one, whereas A dash E dash, that is AE, is behind that one. Both are nearer to the observer. That is also visible. So BC continuous dark. Similarly, AE also. As moving to the bottom face, we have drawn three lines, that is A1 B1, B1 C1 and A1 E1. We are left with C1 D1 and D1 E1. So C1 dash D1 dash, behind that one E1 dash D1 dash are there. So both are away from the observer, so it is invisible, so it is a dotted line. C1 to D1 dotted, similarly D1 to E1 dotted. Both the faces are over. Moving to the longer edges. E1 and CC1 are joined already. So we are left with AA1, BB1 and DD1. So AA1, this is B dash B1 dash, that is behind that one A dash A1 dash. Both are nearer to the observer, both are visible. So AA1 and BB1 are continuous dark. Moving to the DD1, that is D dash D1 dash. If you see from the top, it is away from the observer. So this is a dotted line. As D1, it is made up of three dotted lines. It is invisible. So write that one in the bracket. So in the bracket D1, invisible. Next, moving to the axis. One dash till this much. There is O dash. There is O here. Now, as the axis, this is O. As top face is completely visible, O right without the bracket. As bottom face is partially visible, so O1 in the bracket. As O1 it is coinciding with the DD1 partially. So between D1 to O there is no need to show the axis line because hidden edge has the highest preference compared to the axis line. Now only between D1 O1 show the axis. Only from D1 to O1 show the axis, not from D1 to O. So this completes the second position. Moving to the third one, he has given axis of the prism is inclined, appears to be inclined to VP at 45 degree. As it is appears to be, it is a non-locus problem. So first draw 45-degree line. So this angle will be 45 degree. Now we have to copy this one on this one as it is a non-locus. So completely this O1 comes on this line. Now directly we will start from D only because D and O are on the same line. So we'll measure this one. That is O1 to D. O1 to D is 59.63 mm. So anywhere on this 45-degree line as center, cut an arc of 59.63 mm. So 59.63 for O1. So this point will be the O1. The center will be the D. We started from the D. The center will be the D. Now once we got DO1, so on this line only O is there and D1 is there. We'll measure that. D to O, it is 13.67. Similarly, D1 to O1, 13.67. So O1 as center, 13.67 mm as radius, cut an arc. We'll get D1. Similarly, D as center, draw another arc of 13.67, 13.67 to get O. So this is O, this one is D1. So we have only 2 points, D and D1. Still we have to get A1 B1 C1 E1 and A B C E. To get that one, first we'll go with AB and A1 B1. These two lines are perpendicular to this DO1, and from this midline to A is 12.5. There is half of there, it is there. From here to here it is 12.5. Overall it is 25. Like that it is there. So what we will do, first we will mark from where this perpendicular line starts. That is from D to this line distance 24.73. So D as center, 24.73 mm as radius, draw an arc. That is this point we got. The center of this AB we got. Now from this point, draw a line perpendicular to DO1 for a length of 12.5. That is half of AB. One side. Similarly, opposite side also. Draw a line perpendicular to DO1 for another 12.5 mm. So we got A and B. Similarly, A1, B1 we will get as it is the extension of DO1. We can do that one also, or we can directly draw this line for 45.96 mm also. So this A1, B1 is also perpendicular to DO1, but it is the extension of that one. How much extension from O1 it is there? We'll check that one. That is from here to O1, 11.06. So O1 as center, 11.06 mm as radius. Draw an arc. That is, we got the center of A1, B1. Now from this point, draw a line perpendicular to DO1 for a length of 12.5, half of A1, B1. That is 12.5. Similarly, opposite side also. Draw a line for a length of 12.5 mm. So this one is A1, whereas this is B1. So A1, B1 and AB are continuous dark. Make it as a continuous dark lines. Join A1, BB1. That is also continuous dark. Now still we have to get C1, E1 and CE. To get those things, we can observe the lengths of line CD, DE, C1, D1 and D1, E1 all are same. That is equals to 22.32 mm. CD, which is equals to DE, which is equals to C1, D1, which is equals to D1, E1. All the lengths are 22.32 mm. Now D as center, as it is with respect to D. So D as center, 22.32 mm as radius. Draw an arc. Similarly, once again D as center, that is to get another point E. Same 22.32 mm as radius. Draw another arc. Same thing with respect to D1, because to get C1 and D1, this length is also same, 22.32 mm only. So D1 as center, 22.32 mm as radius. Draw an arc. Once again D1 as center to get another point. Same 22.32 mm as radius. Draw another arc. So next. Now once again the link length, line length, that is BC is equals to AE is equals to B1 C1 is equals to A1 E1. That is 17.13. This is also 17.13. This is also 17.13. Now B1 as center, 17.13 mm as radius. Draw an arc. A1 as center, same 17.13 mm as radius. Draw another arc here. Now with respect to B as center, 17.13 mm as radius. Draw an arc. A as center, 17.13 mm as radius. Draw another arc. Now we got remaining 4 points. That is C and C1, E1 we got. So this is C, E, similarly C1, E1. So how the shape of nature of the lines are there, same way join here also. E1 to C1 to C to D, E, E1, back to A1. All are continuous dark only. Similarly, B to C also continuous dark, whereas A to E also continuous dark. Whereas C1 D1, E1 D1 dotted lines. So C1 to D1, D1 to E1 dotted lines. Once this much is over, still we have to show D1 with the dotted line. So D1 will be with the help of dotted line. We have to show D to D1 dotted line. And whereas D1 to O1, it is the axis line. D1 to O1, it is an axis line. So this is how we have to get these points, and the nature of the lines, how it is there, the same way it has to be there here also. So once this is over, now project the points in upward direction. Also from here horizontally. Now A1 dash on this line till this line. Similarly, B1 dash is also on that line. From B1 draw line till there. Next C1 dash and E1 dash are on this line till this line. From E1 also till this line. As D1 dash, it is on X4 line till X4 line. A dash and B dash on this line till this line. From B also till this line. C dash and D dash on this line till this line. As from D dash on this line till this line. This is D dash, D1 dash, A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash, and this one is E dash. Similarly, this is A1 dash, B1 dash, C1 dash, D1 dash, and this one is E1 dash. Now join all the outer points with a dark line, because all the outer points of every view, these are visible. So join those things with dark line. D1 dash. So if you go to E1 dash comes outside. So go for E1 dash. Next A1 dash. No, A dash, B dash. So C dash, it is coming outside. C dash. If you directly go for C1 dash, D dash, it is coming outside. So D dash. No. If you're going directly for D1 dash, C1 dash, it is coming inside. Nothing to worry. So directly go for this one, D1 dash. Next, As bottom face is nearer to the observer, it is completely visible. So that is, already we have drawn two lines, that is a1 dash e1 dash and e1 dash b1 dash we have drawn. So we are left with a1 dash b1 dash, b1 dash c1 dash and c1 dash d1 dash. Now this one is a1 b1 nearer to the observer, so a1 dash b1 dash it is visible. a1 dash b1 dash continuous dark. Next b1 c1, this line is b1 c, this line is b1 c1, that is also nearer to the observer, so it is visible b1 dash c1 dash. Whereas c1 d1, that is this line, so that is nearer to the observer, that is also visible, so that one also show with continuous dark. Next, moving to the top face, we have drawn three lines, that is a dash b dash, b dash c dash and c dash d dash. We are left with d dash e dash and e dash a dash. de, d is this one away from the observer, invisible, whereas a dash a dash, a, this one, this is also away from the observer, this is also invisible. So both d dash e dash and e dash a dash are dotted lines. D dash a dash and a dash a dash dotted lines. So this completes the top and bottom faces. We have to join longer edges. We have joined already a dash a1 dash and d dash d1 dash. We are left with b dash b1 dash, c dash c1 dash and e dash e1 dash. Now b1. So b1 is this one nearer to the observer, so visible. So b dash b1 dash, it is continuous dark line. Next, c dash c1 dash, c1, that is this one. If you see from this side, it is visible. That is also continuous dark. Whereas e dash e1 dash, e1, that is this line. If you see from this side, so this line is invisible, so that is dotted one. As e dash it is consisting of three dotted lines, show this e dash in the bracket, mark that one in the bracket. So in the bracket e dash. Now for the axis, from O similarly from O1. Leave O1 dash is here, from here to this one, O dash from here to this point. As bottom face is visible, so O1 dash outside the bracket. As top face is invisible, so it is inside the bracket, O dash. So as it is not coinciding with any other lines, join those things with axis chain line. This completes the problem. Thank you. Please subscribe my channel.